Pisces, I've been trying to do your reading for about the past half an hour and just been interrupted many times. Okay, so one card had already flipped. This is your reading for February, by the way, 2019. Should have said that. Eight of Wands was already on top of the pack and had flipped itself over. So that was making itself known. So Pisces, we're on the move. I say we as a double Pisces, myself. It's amazing when you look or when you listen basically to a lot of YouTube readers, just how many Pisceans there are. It's really funny. Sometimes you can tell as well, I think. You can tell if you're a Pisces too. Okay, so this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising, and any cross-watchers and anybody else who feels drawn to it, because that's the kind of energy that Pisces gives off anyway. Very ecumenical, as they say. Okay, Eight of Wands. Things are on the move. And I know, my lovely Piscean fishies, that's people are going, oh yes. Woohoo! People are going, at last. Thank God. Yeah. Okay. I've been doing this for a couple of years on YouTube. Oh, bloody hell. But obviously I've been doing it a lot longer before YouTube. And I honestly can sort of remember in a Piscean way the readings I've been doing for Pisces. And every single month, I mean, I remember when we had our eclipses a couple of years ago, some of the readings were so tricky that I remember then thinking, God, I don't know about this. I don't know what I'm going to say. You know, I'd do the cards and I'd look at them and think, I almost wanted to just like switch the camera off and go to bed, you know. But I think we've come out of that now. And I love to see that Eight of Wands. It's a card I really like anyway. This is an interesting reading, people. Very interesting reading. Oof, gosh. Oh, okay. There's a lot. Certainly not going to be boring. Okay, so itchy nose. February, of course, happy birthday to early Pisceans. And we are moving into Pisces season. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Next to the Eight of Wands, she says, sipping her tea, the Ace of Cups. It's been a while, crocodile. It certainly has, hasn't it? It's been a while. There's movement on the love front. That's the good news. You are Pisceans, okay? One fish goes, woohoo, movement on the love front, and the other fish goes, uh-huh. Yeah. There's movement on the love front. There's a new push, momentum, a new love coming in. But there's an awful lot going on in the background with it as well. Okay, it's not stable. It's a beautiful thing, but it's also, there's just such a lot going on. In the middle of the reading, the Five of Cups, you know, some things have been lost and something remains. That's the ace there. 4 cups down, 1 cup is the ace, and there it is. So that's good, and the momentum is good. However, we've got the Emperor in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries, but it also represents the divine masculine, and it's in reverse. The message I get about that person is, where are they as well? Where is this person? Then we get Justice in the reverse. Karma. There is a certain karmic element to this reading. I don't quite know how, okay? It's almost bigger. I'm getting comfy. It's almost bigger than the both of you, the momentum that this is taking on, because we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Now, the Hanged Man is a Neptune card. It's a Piscean card. It's a card of being in willing suspension. Things may have been in willing suspension with somebody, with the masculine, I think, here. And that might have been very, very difficult. 5 of Cups. Some things have been lost. Some things have fallen by the wayside. For a few of you, you may actually be dealing with the loss of a father here. That this is, I'm not saying will happen, has already happened. Probably before Christmas, in 2018, okay? Others of you, it may be feelings about that. But for a lot of you, it is the divine masculine. This can be an ex. It can be for some people that new love is coming in and it reawakens feelings, which happens to Pisceans, about old loves. But one thing is for sure, Pisces, momentum is going. You know, the train's out the station, the horse is bolted, the fish is out of the gate, or whatever you want to call it. It's on, it's happening. Down at the bottom, there we are, the Queen of Cups. Another big cup. That's a Pisces energy right there. And it's in the upright. Some of this you will intuit because that's the Queen of Cups. She scries from the surface of the cup. Some of it you can definitely feel. For some of you, this is love coming in suddenly, or a feeling of love for someone that happens to you suddenly. Okay, the Tower. Yeah, told you it wasn't going to be easy, Pisces. But you know, Pisces is not paint by numbers. Piscean lives are like, you know, opposite sign of Virgo, more paint by numbers. It becomes more compartmentalized. For Pisces, it's just like, well, I dropped the pack on the way home and then all of the paint's kind of smooshed into one thing. And do you know what happened? Randomly, it just made this amazing green colour. So I use that, but I can't replicate it. That's what a Pisces paint by numbers looks like a big splodge, but a very pretty splodge, okay? Tower, Ace of Cups, 8 of Wands. Momentum, big love energy, coming in with the Tower. Hits you like a wrecking ball, as Miley Cyrus said. This is a wrecking ball. But wrecking balls can cause a bit of damage, and underneath this is like almost a separate story. It could be the backstory to this romance. It could be the history with this person, or it could be your ex. And that is really bringing it up for you, okay? Because the divine masculine in the reverse, justice in the reverse, and we got the 6 of Wands in the reverse. There was a situation in which you weren't the winner. You know, love in itself, Pisces, well, all's fair in love and war is what Shakespeare said, or something to that effect. There was another quote from someone else. The battle of the sexes can never be won. There's too much fraternising with the enemy. That was a woman. I don't know who said that, but it's really good, isn't it? And it's really true. Now look, we've got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles is what I call meat and potatoes. It's stability. It's, you know, white picket fence and let's move in together, and it's all solid and all the rest of it. You won't be too surprised to know that that's not the flavour for February. The flavour is instability, momentum, sudden events, big love. Of course, we have Valentine's Day. We also have a super full moon in Virgo. I think it's on the 19th, which is the opposite sign. So it's like the partnership area for Pisces. That's probably got a lot to do with it too. And then over here, the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, the sneaky fox. It's about sneaking around. Something about this scenario is a bit secretive. I'm going to take a few clarifiers because I want to. Let's dig a bit deeper, Pisces. But do you know what? I'm glad to see such an energetic reading for Pisces. I've had a few that have been a bit vanilla and a bit, you know, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. And of course, Pisceans are patient. I mean, I personally think that the reason why we're patient is because we forget what we were supposed to be waiting for. That's personally how I work. You know, I honestly do that. I get really excited Then I get really impatient and then I just forget. It's like I just can't retain. I can't retain a subject for that long. It just goes, it's like, what's next? Wow. Maybe getting your sexy on here. Pisces sexy on is quite sexy. Okay. It's an interesting mix. Poof. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's 3 aces so far. I told you this was a big reading. Okay. There are X's involved. If you're a female Pisces and you're coming into a relationship, there is I don't want to say stiff competition because it isn't competition, but there are X's. Okay. Wow. This is a big deal. For the Ace of Cups, which is big love, okay? Coming in, big love, purity, feelings, emotions. Ace of Wands, which for me, if it's a romantic relationship, is sexual chemistry. Boom, Kundalini, whatever you want to call it, okay? It's passion as well. It's quite, with the Tower as well next to it, you know, that's could hit you like a ton of bricks. And then the Tower, we get the World in reverse. What I get here for us Pisces is that something is trying to break through big style, but also there is old karma trying to be finished off at the same time. For the Seven of Swords, we get the Ace of Swords, which is actually a really good card to get for the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, it can be the sneaky fox card, but I don't really get that. As in, I don't get that someone is lying to you or that someone's cheating on you or anything like that. Seven of Swords is also the card of being the maneuverer. Like this, okay? He steals the swords. He doesn't want to wake the sleeping dragon, so he does it silently. He plans it. He knows what he's doing. It's clever, it's enlightening, and it's a good idea. Ace of Swords, it brings clarity. So there may be a level of sneaking around, a level of secrecy, but it's kind of necessary. And the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups is like, it's too good not to, okay? That kind of chemistry, you'd be lucky if you could, I don't know, put the brakes on that at all, if I'm honest. Now, the only thing we have a fourth ace here. We've got the 4 aces all together. Queen of Cups, we get the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Queen of Cups is a lady of imagination. She is a woman of intuition, like a water sign woman. Ace of Pentacles is doing something about it. You've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is a month of feelings. It's a month of maneuver. It's a month of, oh my God, I've got the Queen of Cups twice. It's a month of using your intuition. It's a month of dreams, of hopes. It's a month of love. It's a month of great momentum, but it is not a month of laying foundation. 10 of Pentacles is the card of the security, and the Ace of Pentacles is how it starts from the first brick. Now, it won't be that difficult because as Pisceans, we're not really all about the earth sign unless there's a lot of earth in your chart. You know, we know how dualistic the universe can be. We know that bricks and mortar is not everything there is. We know that what you see is not necessarily all there is or what you get. Yeah, the 5 of Cups here, the 4 cups that got knocked down, they're still important. It's still important to acknowledge in this karmic finality with the Tower and the World in reverse, what has been lost. And also, when the world goes upside down and it's on top of the Tower, your world will get turned upside down by this. So if you're going to meet someone in February and it's giving me an itchy nose, which is always a sign, it's big. Okay, it may also be an existing relationship. It's big and it's not straightforward. For the 8 of Wands, which is momentum, I've got the 4 of Wands in reverse, you see? Now, it's like a twin flame card for some people. It's a card of, and I can tell you, I mean, obviously the 4 of Wands doubles to the 8. 4 of Wands is when you're halfway there. You're not going to get halfway there. You're going to go from 0 to all the way there. With the Tower, with 3 aces, with the 8 of Wands, with the Hangman suddenly going into motion, Queen of Cups in the upright twice. Those of you who are meeting someone, you are in the early stages or wherever you're at, keep an eye on, well, it depends, a good month for fertility, let's just put it that way. If you're looking for that, yeah. The Empress, okay. Emperor's in reverse, but the Empress is in the upright. With the 4 of Pentacles, which is a release of emotions. That's Demeter, the goddess of fertility, wandering pregnant around the fields, okay. If you've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups together, it's up to you whether you want it or whether you don't want it, or you take precautions or you don't. You deal with that your own way, but I'm just flagging it up to you, okay? Now for the Hanged Man in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. And up here for the Emperor, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Some of you are getting involved with somebody who has a messy scenario themselves. There's, you know, queens around, Queen in reverse, the Queen of Swords for the Emperor. That can mean ex-wives, you know, is a masculine and feminine for me there. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, we get the 7 of Cups. Now we have got Neptune in our sign, and we will have for some time to come, won't we? And we can be very, this is Aphrodite pointing out fantasy futures to Psyche, okay? Just need to watch that, because quite honestly, this will knock your socks off and maybe your pants as well, Pisces, okay? That's also up to you, but seriously, this is big. Now, it could be passion for a thing, a project, a business, and that's also the same message, actually. Try, if you can, to stay grounded. I almost don't even want to bother saying it because it's going to be really difficult, but I am going to say it. Try to stay grounded, because it's quite... Pisces is obviously very affected by emotional things and drama, but it is going to be emotional and dramatic. So, oh, that's gorgeous, Pisces. Brian and Wendy Frood, Heart of the Fairy Oracle, we get the Lady of Faith. This woman has armour protecting her head, a bit like Athene in the Ace of Swords, okay? So you're going to need, with the 7 of Swords, to be a bit clever, to be a bit cute, to be a bit sneaky, but not in a bad way. Just don't wake the sleeping dragon, okay? She's protected in her head, she's protected in the shoulders, she's protected everywhere except the heart chakra. She's the Lady of Faith, okay? Pisces, this is telling you to have faith, because some of this is rocky, you know, I'm not going to lie, some of this is rocky. 6 of Wands in reverse is a difficult card to have, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. There's so much about this that's difficult, Pisces. There's so much about this that shouldn't work out. There's a karmic, I don't want to say debt to pay, because that's not really how it works, but there are karmic things to finish off with Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself here. The Tower is bringing sudden manifestations in as well. Wow. Pisces. Oh my God. Let's have some Romance Angel Oracle cards for Pisces, please. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I need to pull out. You know, this is the most interesting reading Pisces has had in a really long time. So, hey. I have to say as well, I don't often do shout outs, but do you know what? I'm going to do a shout out. I'm very busy and I don't often get the time to watch other YouTubers, but I do like, obviously, because I like tarot videos. I did watch one yesterday. She's called Water Baby Tarot, I think. And she was exceptional. I mean, I only watched Pisces because I'm Pisces rising. But I have to give her a shout out because it's not often someone takes my breath away with their accuracy. I was staggered. It was a really long video and I watched all of it. So I'm recommending to you as well. And actually, now that I've done my Pisces for February, hers is a weekly, so it's for this week. But I would recommend her anyway, I think. Now I've done this reading, it kind of links in with her reading. So I could see where that was coming from. So can I just give a shout out to her and just to say, check her out. She is exceptional. Wow. Romance Angel Oracle cards for my lovely Pisceans. Yeah. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Now, Pisces, you're not bad at asking your friends for help because they're always asking you and you're generally very sort of sociable while at the same time unsociable. That's funny about Pisces, isn't it? Pisces likes to be surrounded with people on their own terms as long as they can escape when they want to and come in and out. They don't want to be trapped in it. Let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others, but actually see if you can take their advice if you trust them, okay? Yes, this is your soulmate, okay? I'm not surprised to see that. Christ, I'm really not. You don't get the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Yes, Pisces, this is your soulmate, okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Queen of Cups, Pisces. She's your own guide. She's who you are. She's the Piscean modus operandi. You know, it's that trusting of the intuition. And I know it's an old chestnut. Everyone says that. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Have faith in your intuition, the Lady of Faith, okay? This is a rocky ride. No doubt about it. But, you know, life's a rocky ride, Pisces. Wow. I felt so good pulling that card. And Pisces, I'll give you the honest truth. I feel so good giving you a decent reading. I don't mean my readings have been bad. I just mean that they've been so complicated for Pisces for the last 2 years. It's always been about a million reversals or just cards where you think, oh God, really? And I don't ever try and hide it from you because I don't. It's just not, you know, who I am. But I have wished it could be different. Treasure Island, baby. Oh my God, it's such a Piscean card as well because it's like a sea turtle, which I just love. And then there's confetti, and I love confetti, and I know you have to use the environmentally friendly one and all that. But it's like, if you're a sea creature, as we are, the colours are nice in this card. It's beautiful. There are hearts and stars and confetti coming out of the chest in a big, lovely explosion, Pisces. It's hitting pay dirt in terms of manifestation. You know, Pisceans are master manifestors. You know you are. But you don't always get to see such spectacular results. And this is big. It's Treasure Island. It's yum. Yumski, Pisces. Yumski. If that is even a word. I love it. I actually do. Let's have a healing with the Angels Oracle card, Pisces. Oh yes. Oh yes. So have faith, my fishies. It looks good. Ooh, Pisces. What is that about? I'm going to take 3 actually, because I've taken 2 and I want that one. Yeah. Do you remember we talked about karma? Okay, we talked about karma. There is some element of unspent karma or something. Okay, we get retreat. Archangel Michael. And forgiveness. I know. Whether it's forgiving yourself, whether it's forgiving someone else, it could be a combination of the two. It could be something to do. We've got fathers and mothers in this reading, Pisces. We've got, and I'm going to take a card on it actually. We've got fathers and mothers. We've got a father in reverse. We've got a mother in the upright. So it can be parents. If it's parents, it's yourself as well, as a product of your parents. There's some stuff going on here. You're a Piscean, you can probably intuit or already know what it is. If you can't, if you can't figure it, chuck it up to Mike. We've got Archangel Michael, my archangel of choice, I have to say. Yeah, 3 of Cups. So for me, fellowship, sisters, friends. Something about forgiveness, okay? About a circle of people. Mother, daughter, maybe. Sister, daughter, mother, auntie, I don't know. Females, probably. Judgment in reverse. Yep, that's the karmic card for me again. And the 9 of Wands. I do want to pull one more card for you, Pisces, because this is a bit of a, yeah. I'm going to go for these. Oh, that's good. Just drop some tarot cards there. You know, one day, Pisces, you being a fellow sign, I may show you my tarot cupboard. It's horrific. Well, it's not horrific. It's so Piscean. You have so many different amazing tarot cards in there, but it's so messy. It's so messy though that it makes it random, and you can turn up the most amazing thing that you haven't seen for ages. Be like, yay! Wow. Okay, Pisces. 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 This is big. I don't even know how to tell you, and you must watch that Water Baby Tarot, because she did a pre-shuffle and she was almost blown away by the pre-shuffle, and now I know why. Because I'm almost blown away by this. It's not that one. Okay, this is Ask Your Guides, Sonia Coquette, that I'm using at the moment. From the Mucky, that's the one. From the Mucky Tarot cupboard. Wow, baby. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah, look. Suffering. From the Divine Teachers. Now, feel like some of this is inner child as well, because we get intuition and the inner child here. Your inner child knows how to forgive and knows what to do, and almost is your guide in this suffering, and that's to do with that karma, Pisces, as well, okay? And then over here, I mean, here it is for the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Aphrodite and the life force. I know, that's gorgeous, isn't it? But it's all here at the same time. It's like the energy, the life force, the Aphrodite, the suffering, the karma, the inner child, the forgiveness. Okay. I'm glad you're Piscean. You can cope with it. If you want a private reading, Pisces, book in the, I was going to say in the intuition box below. Book in the description box below. Please do subscribe as well and hit the wiggly bell. If you want to donate to the channel, and thank you to those of you that have, you can do that in the intuition box below. And check out my pick a card readings, Pisces. And also I do daily readings as well every day. So yep, come to the channel, check those out. Whew. Leave me a comment, Pisces. I'll see you soon. Namaste, fishes.